the Gold Coast. We're driving through the Lockyer Valley. Just got to slow down actually because we're coming to 80k zone. And we're heading towards Toowoomba. We're going to have a nice coffee, which is going to be great. And yeah, it's just the beginning of our big journey out to Birdsville. So. Here we are in Quilpie, just filling up, and before we head further west.
So Paul, where are we now?
We're at the railway crossing in Chinchilla. So we're just waiting to go through. And then heading on to Miles. This is Roma, home of the bottle tree. You can see a couple across the road. Beautiful. And we've got a full moon.
Day two.
Day two.
We have coffee? That's good.
Yeah, pretty good coffee actually. I know the roaster. It's not bad. Well, what a night last night. So, I didn't have time to make a movie last night. A little film. It was a bit dark, so we had something to eat down the local, which was $35 steak. Yeah, it was alright. It's not bad. Anyway, and then yeah, back here, a couple of beers, and then in the swag, trying to get a bit of sleep next to the truck stop. So the lovely ambient sound of the big diesel motor roaring through the night, lovely. But
today we're off to Quilpie,
Yep.
which is about 4.5 hours away from here. So it's 7 o'clock now. So we better get into it soon and get on the way.
Here we are leaving Roma. Where are we going, Eve?
I think its first stop is Mitchell.
First stop, Mitchell. Get some lunch. Driving into lovely little Mitchell.
Gateway to the outback.
Over the Mitchell River.
Over the Maranoa River.
Maranoa River. Yeah, well, we'll start off with it. We're going to go and find the bakery. Looks like it's just up here.
already. We have a little bit of lunchtime on the road. What's this thing called, Paul?
My raspberry bun. Yum. How's the driving going, Eve?
Yeah, it's good. It's nice to see a little bit of different scenery finally.
Yeah, it's good.
A bit more red dirt. That's what we're looking for, right?
Yep. Yeah, it's quite a bit. Quite nice, not too many cars on the road. Pretty easy drive so far. So.
So I've just turned up to the Quilpie Roadhouse. And Quilpie is a tiny town in between Charleville and Quilpie.
Yep.
Population?
3. That's husband, wife, and mother. Very nice.
And we supported the local business
Right.
by buying some beverages. Alrighty, we made it all the way to Quilpie, probably 4 hours, 3 hours from where we were last night. Paul is in the Fossicking area, just outside Quilpie. Paul, say hi. Heyo. It's about 30 degrees today, but it's actually okay. It's not too hot. And we've signed into a camping ground where they have artesian baths, so we might just submerge ourselves in some water tonight after we watch the sunset from Bolt Top. Let's see. Okay, what's happening here, Paul, today?
Just topping up a bit of oil because we checked the oil and we were halfway down. Hopefully, we'll be alright. Day 3, we're heading towards Windorah. Should be there about 1 o'clock, I think. And it's an early morning at the moment, 9:30ish. And yeah, looking for a good drive actually. It's going to be quite windy today, so hopefully we won't get a dust storm tonight when we put the swag down. The swag's really comfy, by the way. Quite enjoying that. So last night Eve did a bit of emu filming, which is quite funny.
Just the first
to the side of the road and there's a whole pile of emu.
Yeah, and the first bit of wildlife we actually have seen.
Yeah.
And an echidna.
Living wildlife, a lot of dead stuff.
Lots of good stuff.
Yeah. And an echidna, yeah, that was cool. So pretty cute.
He wasn't very photogenic though.
That's right. But yeah, and this morning I checked the oil, I thought I'd do that, and noticed that we were actually halfway down, so pulled into Lowe's, topped up there, nice people there, helped us out, which is really cool. And yeah, now we're looking forward, so I'm waiting with more.
It must be to get aliens to land here. We are in outback Queensland in Windorah, where we came probably around lunchtime today, and we're staying at the basically at the grassy little patch at the back of the pub, and you can stay here for the night if you give a small donation to the Royal Flying Doctor Service. So we're gonna go in the pub in a minute and see if they take our donation or if we need to go online.
No one knows who you actually pay. No one has a clue. So
there's not an honesty box. Obviously, people who come here are not honest enough to be trusted with this system. So, well, we're gonna have a look and report back.
At the moment, it's very hot. There's a hot wind blowing from the west.
32.
Yeah. So sitting out here under a shade. So it'll be quite a nice night in the swag, I think. Just have the flaps open, bit of breeze blowing. Pretty good. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, we've just left Windorah, sorry, I'm still waking up. I had my coffee, but I'm still waking up. And we're on our way to Betoota. Apparently, it's the place to go nowadays. So everything's happening. So.
When we did a little bit of our research on the net, it seemed that it was a ghost town, population 0. But according to some lovely people we've met over the last couple of days, it's actually been bought by a gentleman called Roma, and he started up the hotel again, and it has now population 1 or 2 when his wife is in town.
Yeah, that's true. And yeah, so it's all go. So that's the hot spot to go to. So we're going to go there.
And then tomorrow we'll probably go to Birdsville after that.
Yeah, we'll go to Birdsville after that. And yeah, just check it out. But last night we met a lovely couple at the pub, and they were telling us all about their adventures. So we're going to have a look at a couple of places they recommended and see how it goes. It's been a little rain. Which is telling us whether there's more trucks coming the other way, which is kind of nice actually.
On the single lane road.
On the single lane, and we've got some awesome hills over here, so it's kind of neat. It's a really amazing bit of landscape.
I need to